This movie tells a story about a dutiful damsel who agrees to marry a handsome prince only to find the royal family has recruited her as a sacrifice to repay an ancient debt. First of all, this movie has an interesting premise. Unfortunately, the end result is disappointing. The movie starts off a fairy tale and turns into a monster movie. The story about a betrayed bride fending off a fire-breathing dragon during medieval times should be a whole lot more entertaining than it actually is in execution. The movie shifts gears into a survival thriller as the princess is confronted by a dragon hell-bent on her demise. For much of the movie, we see the princess fleeing a dragon or acting her heart out in front of a CGI screen. This is where the movie could generate some tension and imaginative thrills. Unfortunately, the movie fails to build any tension and thrills. It spends so much time building to its main draw that it paces itself as if it wants nothing but to escape the cave. The stakes impacting the prince's journey towards freedom are only as good as the cave's natural obstacles and escape rooms. Sadly, the movie doesn't explore this enough, and it fails to find a good pace at which her challenges, limitations, and revelations present themselves for our entertainment. It's more just fun to watch a cat and mouse game play out between the dragon and the princess, no matter how brief that ends up being. It's frustrating how the elements are all there for a more enjoyable experience. The problem is the script, which gets to the interesting horror survival element of the film, only to struggle to make that compelling. There's the survival element, but it never feels like she's gone through unspeakable torment. The sense of struggle is hardly there as the princess locks her way throughout the cave. Her plight turns into something that is full with all the reductive qualities in its character work and narrative. At every turn, the script devolves into basic tropes and undercuts characters to benefit its narrative. It feels like the movie doesn't care about its damsel, it only cares about its fantasy setting. The saving grace is the dragon, as the dragon is the most interesting character. Unfortunately, the reasons for the dragon being given so many princesses to feed on are not really compelling. The visuals are indistinguishable from other countless dragon fantasies. The big action set pieces also underwhelm, as it never escapes looking like it was shot against a substandard CGI background. In the end, the movie doesn't do much in the way of innovating, subverting, or advancing the genre. It's not really worth our time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.